lessons, and I just wanted to play something relaxing. I have upgraded my Xbox to an S video cable, and I think it really looks a lot better. Yeah, the podcasts are going to come back live starting a week from tomorrow. So we've already got one in the can for tomorrow, and then we'll be live again. The long drought will be over. And it is super nice outside. This whole week has been in the 70s, even above 80. So it's a great time to be alive. Looking forward to get all the next week off for spring break. So I'm looking forward to that. How's Brooke doing? Oh. I'm not going to make it. Boy. Well, even though Outrun's a relaxing game, it sure is hard. I didn't even make it. Could I be missing a gear? Go ahead and pop this chat out. And then add it here. Put that. There we go. Hey, Pishbot. How's it going, man? Alright, this time I am bound and determined. Do I only get 2 choices? There we go. Magical sound shower. That's what I want. Oh boy. Okay. So L and R are not the gears. I guess there's just not a gear shift. I feel like I'm racing pretty well, but I'm not making it to that first checkpoint. I love this music. You guys will hear on this week's show, somebody writes in with a question about what's your go-to Amiga game when you first boot it up. And for me, it's always Lotus 2. But then I load up YouTube and I play the Outrun soundtrack behind it. Nope. Of course, that was kind of my fault. I wrecked pretty bad early on. But, boy, I just thought I was better than this. I'm going to try one more time. Go back to Splash Wave. Get me all fired up here. That's right, David. Best of both. Yeah, I like every single one of these tunes. I guess they've made sort of like remastered versions of them, and I should check them out. I guess I could look on Spotify. I'm sure they're on there. This is the first, I was telling David Fishbot that this is the first free-for-all with an upgraded Xbox video cable. I think it looks a lot more sharp. I got an S-video cable because I really love emulating through the Xbox because everything just works. And I can switch between systems easily. Yeah, that I think it's in 2006. That the PC version. Oh, I made it right. Oh, come on! I just don't know how I can play it any better. But it's no good. Well, enough of this. This is going to be an abbreviated free-for-all because I've got a student coming around 6:30 for trumpet lessons. But I thought I'd play something since it had been so long. Let's play a little tapper. So this is Root Beer Tapper. I have not played this one nearly as often as I have the original Tapper, sponsored by Budweiser. But this is one of the few games that I'd love to have a stand-up cabinet with, just because you actually get a beverage dispenser, you know, for a joystick. It's pretty awesome. Now, there's so many of these Spectrum clones, I get them all confused. Is the Vega the handheld one, or is the Vega the one that looks kind of like a Raspberry Pi, like in size? Because there have been a couple, if I recall correctly. There's different music in Root Beer Tapper, too. Interesting. Tell me about Atomus Wave, too, Pishbot. What's that about? The secret to Tapper is you've got to get the tips. Oh shoot, I screwed up. That does sound cool. What's the going rate for one of those Vegas, David? Oh, that's not bad. 70 bucks. Things are getting a little out of control. Wow. So this is a pretty late arcade system then. I don't know that I even knew that there were 6 Metal Slug games. Boy. Oof. Oh, 70 pounds. I just saw that. So 70 pounds, that is actually a fair bit of change. It's like 140 bucks, 130 bucks. But it's got the screen built in, right? Is that right, Dave? Yes. Found that just right. Of course, I'm going to lose anyway, but... So yeah, Tapper. It's a lot of fun. Let's check out the Atari 2600 version of Tapper so you can see the difference. Oh. Well, have a great time, Fishbot. Bristol, eh? What's going on in Bristol? I never made it there. This is not too bad. Is it got an HDMI out, David? I suppose that it does, because it's a pretty new thing. When you consider what the 2600 actually has under the hood, for them to be able to do a game like this is just unbelievable. I lost sight of it for a second. Ah. Fooled me. Oh, okay. We've got a Bristol here in Virginia, in the state of Virginia, and it is famous for NASCAR. There's a track called the Bristol Motor Speedway, and I've never been there, but it's also, if you live in the southern part of the state, like my relatives do, and you want to go see a kind of a big band, that's the closest place that they usually come to West Virginia. Oh my gosh. So Tapper for the 2600, it is not a bad game. Is it USB? How does it plug into your TV though? Oh yeah, Daytona is great. I love the actual the arcade version. Boy, maybe we should do that next. Maybe we should do that right now. Let's leave Tapper for the 2600, as good as it is. Let's play some Daytona. Great idea, Pishbot. Daytona. I wonder if Daytona's on here. We'll find out. If not, we'll switch over to PC. Play it on there. DAY. Nope, no Daytona on here. But that's to be expected. Give me just a second to... We'll switch off the Xbox. Is Daytona not in MAME? Are you serious? How is it not in MAME? I'm looking it up for myself. I can't believe it. Yeah, it is. It's here. It's, well, it's here, sort of. Oh, yeah. The emulation for this game is not yet complete. You're absolutely right, Pishbot. Well, it's back to our old friend Xbox. Fire it back up. I don't know that I have a USB port on my TV, David. Not one that would feed in through the video. I've got tons of HDMI and like composite and stuff, but I don't think that I could plug a USB stick. Maybe I could. Maybe I do have one and I've just never noticed. Let's see here. I've never owned something that plugged into the USB port in my TV. Ridge Racer. Anything here? No. The Xbox is it's limited to what it has. I'm sure you're right. I'm sure I've got one. Anybody have any 10-minute requests? Got 10 minutes before my lesson starts. Wow, the Amstrad version of A View to a Kill. Hey, there's a Addams Family for the Amstrad. Oh, that is different. Micro Machines. Good choice. I don't know what Sengoku 3 is, Pishbot. But I'm sure we'll get to it eventually. Or were you just being funny? Because that's allowed too. Let's see, Micro Machines, and we'll do it on the NES, as they call it. And there was somebody that wrote this really long YouTube comment about how, like in England, or they might have said the UK, you pronounce it NES, like with a Z. But we always said NES or NES, because that's just, there's not a Z there. Alright. We're getting there. LM. MI. Here we go. So this was one of those Codemasters games that I always eyed with suspicion because it was not an officially licensed NES title. Alright, 1-player challenge, please. I guess I'll be Walter. Not sure why I'm getting that. Must be an error with the emulation, or possibly an error with the... Can't be the S-Video. Oh boy, that's reverse. There we go. Did you guys have Micro Machines toys when you were growing up? Alright. I was in first for a shining moment. Alright. I'm sure I had a few, but I mostly had Hot Wheels. But I still remember the Supervan City Micro Machines commercial. Supervan City Micro Machines. It was like a van that turned into a... oh, I see. I'm picking all the people here. It was a van that turned into a little city. It was great. The thing was really catchy. Of course, the song was so catchy that I still remember it to this day. Real working engines and a railroad too, a car wash serving you. I'm not familiar with Rough Rider. Is that a UK thing? No, Rough Rider sounds like a Western. Oh boy, caught up in the waffle there. Couldn't take home the gold that time. Okay, I'll check out the commercial. I don't want to play it on the stream because I'm totally paranoid now after getting my whole stream muted from playing like some music that like I'll get another takedown notice. But I will check it out for sure. I had a lot of mask stuff when I was a kid too. MASK, it was an acronym for something. Multi-attack. Ooh. I'm not the world's greatest Micro Machines player. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a fun game though. I think in a couple weeks we're going to do Supercars 2 on the Amigos. And it's a game that is very similar to this. Yeah, you just really got to be exact with your steering. And I'm not. Oh. I mean... Got to take it slow for a second. There's got to be rubber banding here. I mean, there's no way that these guys could be that. They should have been lapping me by now. But that's okay. I don't mind games that are fair. Or unfair in my advantage, as the case may be. Hey, Amy 10. Good night. Oh my gosh. I looked up to see where I was, noticed I was in first, and got so excited that... You really have to be... delicate. You know, you can't floor it in on this track. I knew that was there, yet I hit it anyway. Come on. That's the hardest part for me, is just getting across that bridge. Alright guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down now so I can prepare Amigos Studios to convert it into Trumpet Lesson Zone. But thanks for watching. Sorry this one was so short, but I'll be longer next time. Fishbot, the healthy lifestyle is going well. I'll tell you all about it on the next free-for-all, which may be sooner than you think. Might have time to do one this weekend, actually. So, Just keep that notification on, and I'll be back before you know it. See you later. Bye, Dave. Bye, Pish. Bye, Amy 10.